Hello, 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 hello. Hi. Hello. Hi, Emily. Welcome, everybody. I was like kind of hemming and hawing over what to play today. Is like yes, DLC comes out tomorrow. But I don't really have anything to do to get ready for it. Like, I know some people are like grinding Dreamlight and stuff, but I don't think I need Dreamlight until the next update. Because that's when the floating islands and stuff are coming. So I'm not too pressed about that. Plus, grinding for Dreamlight is like one of my least favorite things to do in this game. It's like, I just don't like doing it. So I'm not gonna. I'm gonna continue what I was doing last time, which is trying to finish decorating my whole valley. And I'll run through what I did last time and since last time. Also, is everything sounding good?
What a perfect day for sailing.
Y'all hear the game audio and stuff like that? Okay, so mostly I was decorating this half of the forest. Got like this blacksmith area and like kind of a medieval town square, which honestly is probably all gonna get moved to the new DLC place because I think it fits in a lot better there. So I'm gonna have to think of something to do with this part of the forest later. But yeah, that was mostly what last stream was about. And I didn't have that much to do in Frosted Heights either. So I just kind of did it off stream. This kind of like Christmas-ish area with like hot cocoa stand and the skating rink was already mostly done. And then we got the deer back there. Same with this kind of winter campsite. Was already here. And then this kind of like well set up. Mostly what I did was like just add more bits of like foliage and rocks here and there to just make it look a bit more finished. Like I put more rocks in front of this house and a tree. One thing about I tried a while ago to make like a pseudo building out of bookshelves. Make like a little barn, but I don't think it looks much like a barn, honestly. So this is probably not gonna get remade unless there are like items that I get in the DLC that will make it look better. But we got this cool like water trough and hay bale from the Mulan update, as well as this kind of like gate thing. So that made it look a little more like a barn. But yeah, I'm not entirely happy with it. It just kind of looks like a box. Because there's nothing to make a roof out of. And yeah, and this kind of fountain area was already here. Yeah, so I mean, I kind of think the Frosted Heights is done. I mean, with like the wood and the forageables and the flowers growing makes it look messy to me. But there's no way to stop those from happening, so it's whatever. I do wish there was a way to toggle that off. So yeah. So I'm moved on to Sunlit Plateau. Which was also kind of half done. I'll start from the entrance over here. Beauty and the Beast castle and like their kind of garden is also something I think is gonna get relocated to Storybookvale. I kind of think I'm gonna move all of the kind of like castles and princes and princesses and like the most fairy tale-esque characters and houses are all gonna get moved there. So this is gonna leave a big empty space that I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with later. But yeah, this has been done for a while, this area. There's like missing fruit trees because they're like, I gathered them in one spot for Dreamlight grinding. That's why there's a gap there. Giving King's Quest, really? Like King's Quest 6? I could maybe see that. I never considered that, but yeah, kind of. Anyways, that was all there before. And so, Yana's restaurant was mostly just kind of stuck here. So now I have spruced it up a little bit and connected it to the rest of this build. So like extended the path and made like a little waiting area. And then back here I put some more tables and chairs. Extended the path a little bit more. And then I really wanted to make like a little private spot with the Star Path gazebo because it's so pretty and I hadn't used it yet. So I made a little date, little secluded area. I feel like this is the kind of thing you reserve when you're like planning to propose to your significant other. Like a very romantic dinner in a very private.
I'm so glad we met.
Feel like Tiana's restaurant would have those big wide latte cups. Yeah, I think so too. I think they would have really good coffee. Because she did work at, I remember in the movie, she had like, one of the places she worked was a diner, but I forget if the other one was also a diner. Anyways, this is kind of where I've left off. Got like a kind of a ruined building here. But it's just kind of stuck in the middle of the field. I don't really know how to make it blend in. This thing is really cool. I got this fairly recently. This cave with the hyenas in it. It's a really cool item. And yeah, there's this just like kind of little bits of space in this biome that I don't really know what to do with. Oops, I missed. I missed again. Let's not talk about it. I'm making sure to dig up these sparkly spots because I need the dream shards. I got these things recently too. These are pretty cool. I think they're from Frozen. TJ, hello, welcome. Y'all are not subscribed to TJ, you should be. Also plays DDV. Happy DLC Eve, yes. Do you feel prepared? Or are you just like excited? Like, I don't even really think there's much to prepare for because everything is gonna be new. Like, new resources, new items, new recipes, new crops, all that jazz. You got a new quest where Olaf wants another hug. Oh no! My condolences. But yeah, this area, I don't think I'm gonna do too much more. It's kind of like, I put this tent here to be like, it's an archaeological dig. Like they're excavating these ruins or then like studying them. So yeah, I don't know if it needs too much more, but just I feel like it's lacking polish in some way. So I'm kind of like extending the path a little that I did through here. But I don't really know where I want it to lead. If he didn't live with Kristoff and Anna, he'd be going straight to a platform. Yeah, I could like banish him to an island in the sky. And just be up there forever. And there's gonna be like a snowy one too, so it could just be like a frosty wasteland with just him. Like, they should let you melt him like he obviously wants. Yeah, he craves death. He yearns for death. The fact that this path is like almost the same color as the bare spots in this biome, it's not my favorite thing. Okay, where is this path even going? I have to decide that at some point. I also have to make more of it. I'm pretty much out of it. I'm about to be. Also, is anybody else's pathing doing this where on one side it's just kind of cut off kind of harshly like this, whereas the other edges are softer? gonna move him to the dunes. Good idea. But I like the dunes, though. I think it's pretty there, so I wouldn't want him to have them all to himself. I hope I can make more of that path. What does it require? Clay? Well, I have a good amount. Surely that's enough. I also put this archaeological thing as an excuse to have another crafting bench here. So I don't have to keep running back to my house all the time. It would be useful to have a crafting bench in every biome, but like, I don't want them to look out of place. So I have to come up with like a lore reason to have them there. Yours also looks unblended in spots? Okay. So it's not just me. Speaking of bugs and hot fixes and patches and other things like that, I did take a little glance at the patch notes that were released recently. And there was a couple interesting things in there. Let me just pull them up really quick. Where do I find them again? There they are. So the first thing that caught my eye was there will be a new pose in photo mode where you can pose with your glider, which I think could potentially be really cool, because if you have wings as your glider, then maybe you could take a photo with, like, you know, with you like floating in the air, you know? But I don't know exactly. And then the other thing I thought was interesting was that each instance of Scrooge McDuck's store will now offer a separate rotation of goods to check on each day. So they won't have the same stock. So it's like you actually have a reason to go to the different stores and see if they have new and different things. So those are pretty cool. And those are both, you know, things for all players, not the DLC. Well, I mean, obviously, you have to have a Eternity Isle DLC to have that one. But that's cool. So yeah, and everything else was just kind of like, okay, you know, that's neat. Pretty much what I expected for a new DLC. And hopefully on the next update, the free content one, the December 4th one with Sally and stuff, there'll be even more bug fixes and things like that. Because personally, I don't have a ton of problems with my game and bugs and stuff, but I know that lots of people, like, their game is so bugged to the point where it's pretty much unplayable. And that really sucks. Yes, the fabled 16 angles update. Where they are adding also the floating islands as well. Very much looking forward to that one. And that's really the reason why I'm doing all this decorating. So if I don't get it finished today, not really a big deal. This is the first time I've talked today. So my voice is a little bit not warmed up. Annie, hello! Welcome! Yes, everybody go subscribe to Tanny as well. Makes lots of good DDD videos. Lots of good informative videos and like, you know, pointing out little things that you might not have noticed otherwise. It's very fun. I'm pretty good. How is you? How is you? Can I talk? How are you? That cough that I did, that I should have muted. Sorry about that. Made my voice sound even worse, I think. I really hope I'm not getting sick. I would hate that. But I did get my flu shot and my COVID shot recently. So if I am getting sick, it would hopefully not be COVID or the flu. Yes, I have some... I actually made a drink that I've been very much enjoying recently. It's this instant ginger latte powder, where it's literally just you boil water and pour it in and it's ready. I add a little bit of milk as well because it's a bit watery. And maybe that's just because I add too much water. So I got that. It's very yummy. There was a matcha version also that I get sometimes. But it's not as good as the ginger one, I don't think. It doesn't taste as much like a real matcha latte as I want it to. It's like they didn't put enough matcha powder in it. It's still pretty good. Been trying to wrap up a bunch of Eternity Isle stuff. Ooh, that sounds fun. Like doing the quests and things like that. That is something that I understand why people are trying to, like, get all their quests finished up. Because they're gonna be getting a bunch of new ones. But I usually do quests before anything else. So I don't have any quests to do. I don't know why, it's just that, like, when I have a quest that's unfinished, it just bothers me. Like I have to get it off the screen. Except for quests that I actively choose not to finish. Like that Mushu one. Because I don't like the way the Great Stone Dragon looks after he changes it. And, you know, it's a shame that it means that I won't get all of the rewards from him, but, you know, that's the sacrifice I chose to make. And I'm pretty sure the only thing that I'm giving up is a crafting recipe of those, that like stone dragon decoration that's like in multiple sections. I'm pretty sure that's the only thing. Which I do like it, but I don't like it enough to sacrifice the Great Stone Dragon statue the way it looks right now. I should think about where I'm putting this path. So, I think I'll have it go to Simba's past the campsite thing, and maybe leading back here to the multiplayer, whatchamacallit, the rainbow portal, which I wish they would give us some different skins for, because then I wouldn't have to hide it back here. I think I want to do something here that's more than just filler, though. But I don't know what. So that's gonna be the only actual, like, non-filler decorating that I need to do in this biome. I am mostly going off vibes. The concept is whatever I feel like. So yeah, I am just going off vibes. I want to move this all up slightly so that I can fit the same size padding. I do like the sunlit plateau, but there's just not much about it that inspires me to decorate it. Maybe it's because there's just not that many items in the game that look nice here. Because there's not that many, like, outdoor specific items, I think. But that's a complaint I have about a lot of games like this, is there's too much interior furniture and not enough exterior. Like, more stuff like this gazebo and this cave is what I want. Yeah, and this is like where the Lion King characters are in my valley anyway. So I wanted it to look a little bit more wild. If I had more human characters living here, it might want to make it look a bit more like I don't know what word I'm thinking of. Urbanized? Is that what, you know, city-like or town-like? I forgot what the button was momentarily. The kitten, yeah, he's still the best. Little Figaro. I like that you can shorten his name to Fig, too. That's also cute. Get his little face. As you can see, I'm also in the same outfit as last time because I still really like this look. Just deciding how wide I want the path to be through here. I also want to have it lead off to the entrance to the next place. The Forgotten Lands is also kind of like there are spots of decoration, but they're kind of disconnected. That really as much as it will let me put here? Okay, you say so. You say so, game. Okay. Some of these, like, bones I have left as decoration. So I think they fit the vibes of the hyena cave. Should exit out so it doesn't... so it saves properly. This is also where I put my banana trees. They're just kind of here. I don't really have anything to decorate them. I don't want it to look too manicured though. Like I don't want it to start looking like a theme park. You know? This spot is like big enough that I feel like there should be something here. You know what I really wish we had was like really tiny flowers. Like, or just like patches of grass with flowers mixed in. To make it look like more of a meadow vibe. Because I think that would help make things feel less empty. Yeah, like little clovers or daisies or just tiny little flowers just dotted on the grass. Because then it's like you can just have like a patch of grass somewhere and it doesn't look weird. Or like empty. There's lots of spaces like that in real life. Little kind of spaces of ground that aren't for anything. And like in games where there's decorating, I notice sometimes that they do stuff like that in like the non-decorating places, like Palia, in like the fields around the town. They've got like little meadow flowers and things. But like they don't let us decorate with them. I don't want the sides of the path to be completely covered on both sides. Just kind of want to hide these jaggedy edges. Yeah, Paleo loves to show you stuff that you can't decorate with. It's one of their favorite things to do. I honestly believe, though, that they just don't consider it. Like, they don't consider the fact that players would want to decorate with absolutely everything they put in the game, but I do, at least. No, can't put that. There are only certain plants they let you put on top of pathing. And I think the butterfly flowers and the ferns might be the only one. Although, what about the DLC one? Okay, so those you can put on top of pathing too. But these they also have collision, so you can't walk through them. Okay. Kind of. I didn't start from the beginning of the path here. Sort of picked a random spot. Maybe I should do something about these banana trees. Because they're such cool looking trees. Kind of feels like a waste not to decorate with them. But I don't know what I would do. They got fun shapes and they're also very pretty colors. Maybe I scoot this all the way into the corner. There's actually 5 of them, so I need to leave space for the 5th. Do something here. I don't know what though. Let me just look at... Oh, I did get this from Pumbaa. But like... I don't know. Why would there be a bed outside? Like, it's cool, but I don't know what to do with it. I really like these lamps, though, that you got from... I forget which one. Pumbaa or Timon. They're pretty cool. Yeah, it could be, the bed could be like in the fairy house. That would be a good place for it. But like, I'm not gonna put it outside. This bridge also doesn't make any sense. Because you can't use it as a regular bridge. You can't put it over the river. It's just it just sits here, and I don't think, yeah, and you can't walk on it either. So like, literally, what is the point? Why have you done this? It's like a completely pretty useless item. Which is a shame because it looks cool. And I would like to use it. Yeah, can't go over water, can't be walked on. Literally the only 2 functions of a bridge it cannot do. I'm going to take a break from decorating for a second and feed some critters. So I've been trying to do more of that. Excuse me, sir? I don't have time for your self-deprecating. I need to go by? Whatever. Where are those wascoey? I was about to say wabbits, but I forget that it's squirrels here. There's one. Recently, I counted up all of the memories that I was missing. And the ones that I was missing the most of, by far, was feeding critters. Which makes sense, because I never do it. Like, after I got all of them companions, I just didn't ever feed them. Yeah, the wascoey squirrels. But like, I don't see how anybody could ever finish collecting all of those memories, considering how often they appear. Or how unoften. That's not a word. Gotta get out there and become Snow White. Yeah, because she's not here, so we gotta do our job for her and feed all the animals. wonder when they are going to add Snow White. Probably in a DLC. Bet all the main princesses are gonna be in DLCs. Because they want that money. Hello? Hello? Excuse me? He's just ignored me. I don't really like the noise that the rabbits make. It sounds a little fake. Like it sounds like a human imitating a rabbit.
You in any way I can. Trust me.
Yeah, it's like the next DLC will be Cinderella, and then one after that will be Snow White, and then one after that will be are there other ones left? Because this one is got Sleeping Beauty. Rabbits make like little tiny like chittering, but it's not like squeaking. It's just like the noises of their teeth. One downside of having a fully decorated valley is that sometimes it's just impossible to find any of the critters. Which is also why I don't feed them anymore, because I can never find them. Oh yeah, Jasmine is not DLC, at least. Fiery. Yeah. If only. I know they're planning to put the Alice in Wonderland
It's so warm.
realm
Today.
in the game. I think. Either that or they're just adding the characters.
Everything's Jake.
It's what? Did he say everything's Jake? It must be a old-timey slang.
So, you're in charge. Shall I
But yeah, all the other ones you listed are in the game. But like, I don't know if they're putting Alice or only maybe just the Cheshire Cat. Because that preview image was very kind of vague. But Aladdin and Jasmine are for sure gonna be free content. But I wouldn't be surprised if Cinderella and Snow White were both DLC. Where's this other rabbit?
It's so good to see you.
What even rabbit is it supposed to be? A brown one. I've not seen it at all. Yeah, every other Disney character I can think of that is a princess is in the game. Actually, Kida from Atlantis is not in the game. And with all the hinting, oh, there it is. Well, all the hinting they did in about Atlantis. If they don't put the characters in the game, I will be, like, flabbergasted. Because with all that ancient civilization whatnot, it's like, what are you even doing then? But that, it seems to be like they want to stretch that out as like an ongoing mystery. So maybe that will be the conclusion of the mystery, is when the Atlantis characters are added.
It's snowing. Good thing the cold doesn't bother.
She said, Elsa, I think, has some problems because she says it's snowing so much, but it's never snowing. Yeah, I was shocked that the Atlantis ended up having very, like, little to do with the first DLC. It was all about that ancient civilization stuff. And even there was a part in the first showcase. The showcase that they did for the first DLC. One of the people literally said, you will be exploring a well-known location, like a well-known Disney, from a Disney movie or something along those lines. It was very obviously referring to Atlantis. But literally, it just never came up. I do not understand. I hate chasing the crocodiles. They're like frickin' Sonic the Hedgehog. There's a crocodile character in Sonic the Hedgehog, isn't there? What's his name? I think it starts with V. And he's got like a punk dog collar on. It's like Vector or something. There was like a little yellow crocodile that ran over here, but it's nowhere to be found. Where the heck did it go? Yeah, there's like a bee squad. Oh, there it is. Why are you running so far away? Sonic has like these like secondary and tertiary trios of characters. I mean, maybe there is a yellow crocodile that ran away in Sonic. I haven't seen enough Sonic things to know for sure. Literally, where did it go? I might skip the crocodile. It's just too hard. Oh! Don't mind if I do. I'm saving moonstones a little bit. Yeah, Tails is the only one with a last name in Sonic. I mean, that's probably legally Sonic's last name is the Hedgehog. Hello? Wait, I don't think I have what they like. No, that's the only thing I forgot. I think I can just get some real quick just by fishing. Oops. I forgot what the controls were. I do like this fishing rod that is like Captain Hook themed because it's got a hook at the end, and I just literally realized that the lure is a compass. Or no, not a compass. What's it called? Pocket watch. Like the one that the crocodile swallowed. Another crocodile, coincidentally. Oh wait, I need... I didn't think it was gonna let me fish in this shallow water. No, I don't need a fish. I need seaweed. Yeah, I like all of the villain tool set. No! Stop it! Stop giving me fish. Yeah, crocodiles are the theme today, apparently. What just flew? Ah! I was like, I saw something sparkly flow behind. Of course. Why would it be a memory? Not like there's a bajillion of those I don't have. What were we talking about? Crocodiles? Oh yeah, the tool set. Oops. I was trying to... This one is based on Ursula, and I don't know what it looks like when it's not glowing because of the potion that I put on it. Because I haven't watered that many things since applying the potion. Actually, there's a way to check. 34, so I need to water 34 more things before the glowing will go away. But it's still pretty cool. I like the tentacle is like wrapped around the spout, but then the handle is a tentacle. And there's like bubbles coming from it. Oh, stream froze. Uh-oh. Try refreshing if it's still doing it. Let me look. I did have some dropped frames. It's not windy here. I don't think it was you. I think it was YouTube. Because it did show that there was a little hiccup. But it says it's good now. So, if anybody's experiencing issues, just give it a little refresh, and it should be good. Did I already feed this? Did I even get seaweed? Yeah. I love the shovel because I love Alice in Wonderland. It's like Queen of Hearts themed. Pickaxe is Snow White Evil Queen, and it's got like a poison apple at the bottom. It's pretty neat. The phone is, I think, Cruella de Vil. It's got Dalmatian spots on it. Can't really see it, but... and then the hourglass is the best one, because it's Maleficent. I love it. Oh yes. Make sure to like the stream if you haven't already. Thank you so much if you have. Helps me out. And if you haven't, make sure to go give it a little like. Appreciate it. The raccoons, I also am not a fan of feeding them. Because they just take off. And I, like, by the time I find them, they've already seen me. And if I manage to get their attention, they stop in like really awkward spots like this. Wait, why don't I have blueberries? What? That's stupid. Yeah, you'd think a raccoon would eat anything. I mean, they'd probably accept a lot of things. But it's like, these are their favorite thing. So now I gotta catch that raccoon all over again. Great. I love it. I love video games. Like, literally disappeared. I can't find it within the next, like, 30 seconds. I might skip the raccoons, too. Oh, there's one, but it ran away. Oh, come on! I got stuck on the corner of the van. Okay, you know what? Peace. I'm gonna go feed some foxes that are much more participative. You do have to follow them a little bit, but at least they don't run a bajillion miles away. That's such an ugly looking fish. Didn't give me anything. Thanks for nothing, little guy. is the other? Keep thinking that my cat is one of them. Had to go grab some food. I'm starving. What did you get? I thought my cat was a fox again. Where is it? What kind of fox is it? Am I looking for? The black one. Is it like stuck somewhere? Behind these stalls? No? Made a veggie, quote-unquote, chicken sandwich with barbecue? That's ominous. Why is chicken in quotes? But it sounds good. Despite the quotations. Where is it? I hear you. Are you stuck in here? I don't see. Oh, it's imitation chicken. Okay. I hear it. I literally hear the little squeakies. Oh, there he is. He's like stuck in the corner of the barn. Aw. I will free you, little guy. I just want to put this down. There. There he goes. Morningstar and Boca Burgers. Have not heard of either of those. They sound American. But who knows? Okay. Back to the plateau. And the birds, I think you just have to just go up to them. There's one. These ones like sunflowers, I'm pretty sure. I really like the sunbirds. They're very pretty.
I'm so grateful.
You're still standing in the middle of this path. I think I remember seeing the other one around here. Maybe the green one. There it is. They like these. Didn't give me anything. Little jerk. The ravens. I think you just have to go up to them and wait. That looks like it's trapped behind there. Oh, it's not. Yeah, I feel like it's hard to find like a good vegetarian, like, not fast food, but like fast, like, conveniently made, like a non-sit down place. Oops. I clicked off the game window. I don't think it shows on stream when I do that, but for me it's like I closed the window. Oh yeah, I don't know if I showed this before, but I replaced the purple cottage with the witch hat cabin. I like it a lot. You stayed on the game? Okay, good. So this thing, right? It literally is like labeled a musical mausoleum. And there are instruments on the side of it. There's a piano on it. It literally says, "He's gone from this world of trouble and strife. But a touch of your hand brings his music to life." So, you would think that it's interactable, right? You would think. All signs point to it being interactable. And yet, nothing. Feel like they meant to add a music thing to it and forgot. There's the other one. I almost gave it an ice cream sundae. I think it would have accepted because I think they take any 5-star meal. But I like to give them the seafood platter because I think a real life raven would like that. I could just go real quick, feed the... Oops, that's not the right button. Feed the critters on Eternity Isle. There's not as many of them. Yeah, I wonder if a crow would eat an ice cream sundae. They might try, but I would imagine they'd have a bit of a hard time eating it. I don't know how well a beak would do with ice cream. In terms of, like, finishing finishing the decoration of Eternity Isle, I'm just kind of like whatever about it. You know, it'll be done when it's done. I mean, I don't know if the black and white ones give you memories. Oh, he gave me something. He gave me some cumin. I feel like I've never heard this background music before. I need one more. I actually need 3 of each thing because I forgot that there are the black and white versions of all the critters as well. I also keep thinking that Timon is one of the monkeys. There's one. Been to burger places where the veggie options is lettuce and tomato on a bun. That's just depressing. Some dry lettuce on dry bread. Sounds great. I can't even see. There's some yard work on a bun. Literally. Did you give me something? I didn't see anything. Is there another one up here sometimes? Let me check before I run around looking for it. One, two. This one's 6 p.m. to midnight. This one's noon to midnight. So this one is here today, but not right now. Okay.
Yeesh! Should have worn my sunglasses.
Look at this. What a baby. And his little onesie. Speaking of babies, Wally also. did I already feed this monkey? I guess not. I don't remember. Did I not bring a whole bunch of banana splits?
What a
Where'd
perfect day.
Where'd it go? Monkey disappeared. There it is. Look at he just sat down like a good boy. I just thought of something. Do you think that when Aladdin comes to the game in a few months, that we will get Abu as a companion? That would be really cute. Can I not grab this little thingy? I'm trying to get it. It won't let me grab it. Did I get it? I no-scoped it. There we go.
I am not who I used to be. I'm not that scared.
Oh my god, literally, there's 1,000 people here. I want Raja? Yeah. I don't know if they would do that, though. Because he's like a giant tiger. Looking for the snakes. The little danger noodles. I heard them called the other day. It was very cute. But they're not all danger. Sometimes they're just noodle. Noodle would be a very cute name for a snake. Give a pet snake. Or if you're planning on getting a pet snake, might I suggest naming it Noodle?
Yeesh! Should have worn my sunglasses.
These, for some reason, I don't mind playing that, like, red light, green light game. And I think it's because the desert is not as decorated.
That's my set. Thanks for
And so there's, like, big flat expanses. So it's easier to find them. Okay, let me check which ones I'm looking for. This one in the waste plains, got that one. The wastes and the borderlands. Okay. They could use the lion body mesh they use for the Lion King characters. It's true. I just don't know if they would do a companion that big. That snake. Okay. Having some issues. Or it's doing a dance. I was also about to give it an ice cream sundae. Everybody's getting banana splits. No, the snake likes the eggy. I wonder how a snake... Oh, look, an actual memory. And it's the Princess and the Frog one, which is nice. Actually, the Eternity Isle ones might be more likely to give memories. Because I haven't found as many of them. Yeah, you can say that Joanna from the Rescuers is a snake with legs. If you define a lizard as a snake with legs. I saw the other one too. There it is. Oops. I was too impatient. Yeah, Joanna just want to eat egg. I wonder how a snake would eat a raw egg. Does it just swallow it whole and then, like, crush it in its stomach? Because that sounds uncomfortable. Or does it, like, crack the shell with its teeth and just, like, suck out the inside? Is The Rescuers a Disney movie? That's a good question. I feel like it might be one of those Don Bluth movies. But some of them I think were, like, bought by Disney. So, I don't know. It is? So then it's definitely not impossible. I would love to have Joanna as, like, a companion. But, like, the rescuers are, like, so tiny, though. Aren't they? Aren't they, like, chipmunks or whatever? Yeah, the mouse detective would be cute. It is so hard to find the tiny villagers, though. I love how the cappies just plop down. They chose such good cat noises for Figaro. It just sounds like a real kitty. The blue one usually hangs out here. I should make sure. 12 a.m. to 12 p.m. So we missed the window for that one. Black one. regular one. The spotted one are all here. I think I haven't seen the black one or the spotted one yet. There's it. There's the cow one. The little capybara. And then it said black one was
I have the most
over here.
wonderful new book to read.
Oh, I'm so glad you're my friend.
This is the beginnings of my Mulan build. Was finally able to tear down the candy place. I don't think there's any more cappies. If you had asked me, I would have said Five O Goes West was in the same universe as Rescuers. Isn't it like the same kind of thing? Just like a little chipmunk guy in like an Indiana Jones outfit or whatever.
What a perfect day for a race.
What is new here? Oh yeah. So now I'm gonna go back to the main project. Tiger Lily, hello! Welcome! How's it going? Are you excited for tomorrow? You gonna play the new DLC? Gonna play it sometime tomorrow? Nice. I am not gonna be streaming it. Because there's literally gonna be so many people doing exactly that. That's like, I feel like there's no point. But I will definitely play on stream the Tuesday afterward. Also, like, I got stuff to do. As much as I would like to be just playing video games all day, every day, there's things that need my attention. I still don't know if I'm gonna watch people play it live, because then I would be spoiled. So I think I'm gonna play it tomorrow when it comes out for a bit. Just enough till I feel like I'm not gonna be spoiled for any of the early stuff. And then I'll like watch the VODs of people who streamed it. And then I just found out a while ago that Haley is updating on Thursday. It's like, dang. Just do it all at once, I guess. But I was excited to see that it's gonna be like a story-focused update. Which is pretty cool. Not too many rocks. I don't want it to look repetitive. Werewolf Mom finally back in town? No, not that update. That's the DLC, right? I think Elderwood is a DLC. This one is like, seems to be, investigations with the cop lady. Which I'm slowly warming up to. The more she is like open to the idea that there's corruption in her organization, the more I like her. So it seems like there is. Like, I'm hoping that she's gonna turn into kind of like a Sklanda Gukgak type character. If you don't know who that is, you should watch Fantasy High. Yeah, I also always forget to go talk to her because she's so, like, tucked away in her room all the time. She never wanders around the town. That's something I would like them to update, is for her to, like, be walking around the town more. Although it is pretty convenient that she's always in the same place. So, like, whenever you need to talk to her, you always know where she's gonna be. Yeah, I forget when they said the Elderwood expansion is coming out. I think they said, like, maybe January? Yeah, early next year. That sounds right. Yeah, that is the only cop character archetype I will accept, is cop who is investigating the corruption within the cops and then quits being one. As soon as she said she wasn't gonna arrest Zeki, I was like, okay, we're cool. Because I was feeling very protective of him during that whole quest line. I was like, I'm not telling you shit, lady. Because Zeki is my BFF. I'm gonna ask him to be my Shep, but I was waiting for a good time. Like when I'm gonna stream Palea. And like I got to like Reth a lot too. Like I like how much he loves his sister. And I think his storyline is very interesting. That whole plot. Yeah, it's like a cat's job to do crimes. Things that are early next year are already like within 6 weeks. Don't say that. That's terrifying. I'm not even ready to think about Christmas yet. Areth is this chef guy who's like trying to be all cool and like a ladies' man or whatever. But really he's a disaster inside.
Good to see you.
And he like got all caught up in gang activity in order to pay for his sister's medical treatment. And that was actually a really cool storyline with Zeki and Reth and Tish. I really enjoyed that. Kind of really felt like they're a complete like character arc for all of them. And I hope that all the characters get stuff like that. Because I think that was a level 5 friendship quest line. And not all of the Palea characters have level 5 friendship options. So hopefully they're planning on adding kind of conclusions to characters' storylines like that. for everybody. And there was, I feel like there was another one. Who else has a level 5 friendship level? I feel like 1 or 2 other characters do. I can't remember off the top of my head. Ashura? I don't know if I've done that yet. I don't think I have his friendship maxed. But it's something to do with his son, right? Who, like, went to war? Or, like, joined the army or something. And he didn't want him to. What did I pick up? Well, I didn't mean to pick up a whole tree. Yeah, I don't think I've gotten that far in his quest either. Difficult because I put this here just like specifically because there was like a little indent in the path. Oh yeah, I think it was like Ashura. I don't know this for sure, but like I think maybe he was also in the army and like did war crimes, maybe. He didn't want his son to go through the same thing. So he was against his son joining the army, but he wouldn't tell his son that because he didn't want to admit to having done war crimes. It was like too awful to talk about. That's the vibe I got. I have no idea if that's true or not. BRB gotta check on dinner. Okay. See you later. It's actually been a little bit since I played Palia at all. I've just been too busy doing other games. Didn't even know Palia had armies or war. I think there was only one war. And it was like a long time ago. But they haven't really explained much about it. There's definitely some government shenanigans in the big city that I'm very curious about. Which is why I hope that there will be a point where we actually go to Bahari City. They talk about it a lot. Yeah, I want to visit the capital. Like, it doesn't need to be like a whole DLC or anything. Even if it's just like part of a quest where we visit it. I think that'd be really fun. From what the characters say about it, I'm expecting high fantasy Coruscant. I don't know what that is. Is that a town from like a book or a game? It's a really advanced city in Star Wars. Oh! Yeah, I don't know very much about Star Wars. What part of Star Wars is it from? Like the movies, or like the novels, or like... what's the big fancy place where the Parliament is in the prequels? Oh, okay. I did not watch those movies. I am a little bit interested in the Clone Wars show, because apparently it's good. The animated one. And apparently there are some Star Wars novels that was good. But the only Star Wars movie that I've ever really enjoyed was The Force Awakens, and some of whatever the second one of that trilogy was called. Was now I'm like frustrated that I can't think of it. Because The Last Jedi was the third one, right? Well, the most recent one. And what was... Last Jedi was the second one? That's illegal. You can't do that. That's like... I have the same problem with... like, things... having numbers in their names, but the numbers not matching whatever installment it is in that in whatever series it is. Like, you just shouldn't be allowed to do that. I'm saying Last Jedi was second and Rise of Skywalker is the third one? Okay. Because the third one was not great. And I liked this parts in the second one where they're like at the casino or whatever and they like break the animals out. Ones that were like the parts that were very you know, shenanigans. But yeah, Force Awakens, I like all of it. And other ones, I feel like I saw them too long ago to have a real opinion on them. I don't remember being super into them at the time. I've never really been like super into any sci-fi. There are some that I really like, but I feel like less often do I get really into a sci-fi series. Maybe it's just because there's not as many of them. That's probably not true. I don't know. I was a Lord of the Rings kid, not a Star Wars kid, is what I'm saying.
It's so warm. Oh, maybe I'll take a nap. As usual, blindnesses do all the work.
I never like there to be such a long expanse of like a very straight line without breaking it up with something. It just looks unnatural otherwise. So I put like a random rock or plant. Just to break up the monotony. Yeah, I definitely like sci-fi and space opera and all that. I think it's cool. I just never really got invested in any of the characters until Force Awakens. Like, I don't really care much for Luke Skywalker or Han Solo. Leia's cool, but she's also in Force Awakens. And it's not like she's treated super well in the older movies. One thing I do like about the older Star Wars movies is the ships. The ones that they made like models of and filmed. because it's like spaceships are cool. And model spaceships are also cool. And I think Star Wars is responsible for a lot of people's interest in models spaceships. My uncle's definitely owned some Star Wars models. And I don't know what happened to those. I think because my mom has 3 brothers. But only one of them is still living, unfortunately. So I think he has them. Yeah, I think I want more of these, like, dry bushes. Where are those? Oh, are they? Oh, they're in trees, that's right. Yeah, but our parents were into Star Trek more, I think. That's why we still to this day have Star Trek like toy spaceship on a shelf in our house. Yeah, I bet if I lived a different life, I might be really into Gunpla and stuff like that. But I never watched any Gundam. I feel like I should still. Oh, this is a cool tree that would also work in this biome. Where is it gonna go? Like there? Doesn't want to go anywhere. Thank you guys for 10 likes on the stream. I really appreciate it. If you haven't yet, I would appreciate it even more if you could give the stream a like. Yeah, like, similar with spaceships, I also think that mechs and mecha as a genre is cool. But I don't have that much experience with the things that have them. Yeah, apparently the recent one was really good. Yeah, I hear Gundam Wing a lot. I know lots of people really like that one. But yeah, I know not all of them are great. Well, here's those bushes. Scraggly bush. I call it Scrungly Bush because I like that better. Yeah, and of course the original. That's weird. That's the lightest one there is. Doesn't seem to be one that's the same color as the ones on this cave. But you know what made me think mech stuff was cool is Digimon. Whenever Digimon did anything like mech adjacent, I was like, wow, cool. I was literally, well, cool robot. I was that meme. Yeah, I was also very into fantasy sword fighting stuff. But like, you don't have to choose one or the other. I don't, this color doesn't really look good in this biome. It's too, like, it's a cooler gray than the ones over here. I don't like it. I'm considering having another one on the other side to match, but like I don't want to look at. I don't want it to look too like staged. Like I might even get rid of this one too. And maybe put it closer to Pride Rock. I shouldn't have deleted it. I should have just moved it over. Now I have to find it again. Oh, but it's literally right here. Parks in Japan have full-size Gundams. That's really cool. Could you, like, go inside them? That would be really cool. They had, like a cockpit when you can, like, look out. Life-size one that used to be outside of business had a cockpit, but you didn't get to go in. What? Then literally, why build it? Why build the cockpit if nobody's allowed it to go in there? Maybe if you paid big money on opening day, I bet people would too. Mega popular in Japan. To prevent vandalism? Oh, yeah. And wear and tear. I guess that makes sense. They had to take it down? Boo. Because they didn't want to keep paying for its, like, upkeep, I guess. Yeah, I think this is shaping up. Like, it doesn't feel like I added much except, you know, a path and some plants, but it really does help not make it look like this stuff here is here for a reason. Yeah, I want to take a picture in a big robot. Dang it. Can't quite fit. Yeah, if only it was like Animal Crossing where all you needed to build a big robot was just like some motherboards you found in the sand. And whatever else you need to craft it. I think probably like
is the biggest gas ball of them all.
okay. I think you need like gold and stuff to make it. Oh my gosh, if they had an Animal Crossing theme park, what would that even be like? Would they have like mascot characters of like Isabelle and Tom Nook and stuff? In those big like mascot heads? That would be pretty cute. I don't know if they'd have an Animal Crossing theme park. They might do like a Nintendo theme park and with an Animal Crossing section. I could see that being a thing. Oh, and they could have a museum. Yeah, with like real exhibits. Just like have just a real functioning museum. That would be awesome. Universal Studios had a Super Nintendo World? That's cool. But did they like have just like Mario stuff? Because I would want Zelda stuff too. And Animal Crossing. Just Mario and Donkey Kong? Yeah. Oh my god, to have a coffee shop next to the museum that was like, looked like the Roost. God, now I really want this to be real. The only thing is that it would be in Japan, and then you would have to fly to Japan to go there. So it would be real expensive. Yeah, if it was real, I would swim to Japan. Can't be that hard to swim across the Pacific Ocean, right? It's not like there's, you know, dangerous things in there. It's not like it's freezing. Has anyone ever tried to swim across the Pacific Ocean? Because I feel like that's like a guaranteed death. Sounds like something people in like the 1800s would do. Being like, I'm going to swim across the Pacific Ocean when, you know, we're in one of those stripy swimming costumes. And then it's just is never seen again. Technically someone has done it. I feel a butt coming. But they rested and slept on a boat when they needed to. I feel like that doesn't count. Like, yeah, it's cheating. Like, if you have a boat, just go by boat. Like, I don't think it would be cheating to, like, rest on random islands that you come across. But if you have a boat, then that's cheating. Okay. I'm fine with there being some little patches of nothing.
Warm.
Like we're through here.
I'll take a nap today.
It's just nice to have a path. Oh, the boat was cheating because it drifted and made progress. Wouldn't you anchor it? Like, I don't think you would want it to drift. In case it, like, took you way off course. That sounds like a bad thing. Oh yeah, the depths in the middle of the ocean. So, like, you need a long chain. So I guess that makes sense. Forgot how massive and cavernous the open ocean is. Oh, really? No room for a 4 square thing? Even? Yeah, I guess you could use GPS. But, like, does that stuff work in the middle of the ocean? I guess not. If you're using a satellite, then you wouldn't have to worry about the GPS not working. All GPS uses satellites? Okay. Well, that's good, I guess. It's a random little bit of purple grass that's leaking over. Although you'd have to make sure that whatever GPS device didn't, like, run out of batteries or something. Because it's an electronic device you're using in the middle of the ocean. This is getting close to being done, I think. This like part at the back here. I want to have this be something, but I don't know what. Let me just see. Is there any Lion King stuff that I could use? I got these little fountains I really like. But they're very jungly. And my kind of jungle area is over here. Have I done my dream snap? Yes, I have. Let me show you. How do I see it? There it is. Wait, let me hide myself. I wanted it to be like I took over the company. Now I'm the boss. Not just employee of the month. I'm employee of the century. And I think it turned out good. I like when there's outfit challenges so that you don't have to fill up the tags. And yeah, I wanted the character just to look like a boss bitch. Like I climbed my way to the top. And I think I already showed the pumpkin royalty one and the Hakuna Matata one. Looks right out of Monsters Inc. Thank you.
Oh, well, Hakuna Matata.
I can't believe I found Simba. And he's alive.
Yeah, I just want a little bit more in this area. I've got this thing. What does it, like... I don't know if I like it. Like, most of this stuff is either indoor things or stuff I've already used elsewhere in the biome. So I don't know. I just feel like it's gonna be so random what I put here. None of this balloon stuff. Maybe I could have something to do with the pond. But we can't. Maybe we need to like try to do like a little fishing setup, but like you can't put a fishing rod down like you can in Animal Crossing. Like, I almost want to put, like, a house here. Do I have any house skins that I haven't used yet? No. Not really. It's too big. I do think the colors of this would suit the biome though, but it's like very different in terms of vibes. Yeah, like I want like a stand with a bunch of fishing rods. Like a fishing rod holder. Like there's an item like that that you can get as a prize in the fishing tourney in Animal Crossing. I want something like that. I think the only other one I'm not using is the purple cottage. I don't know if I'm using this one either, but it's gigantic. So much for that. Maybe I could just do a repeat of something. Or just like have a big rock. Just to fill the space. That might be what I go with. And then maybe another of these trees back here. No, that's the other one. This. With the multiple branches. I'm looking at the stuff on the rocks floating back here. Is this supposed to be a hidden Mickey? This, like, bush with the two smaller bushes? Because it's, like, different colors than the rest of the foliage over here. And there's also another one, I think, over here. Yeah, right here. I don't know if you can see. Right here. Oh, it's possible. Wonder if there's one in every biome? It would stand out in here because everything's purple. I don't see it. So maybe not. Okay, not everyone. But yeah, the ears look a little small on this one. To me, anyway. Okay, I think that's enough of a space filled. Said maybe a couple more plants. Do I want the path to continue this way? It would have to kind of just stop. So maybe not. That block it? Yeah, it does. Wish we had this plant. This light green one. Because in Timon and Pumbaa's quest, they give you some plants that look like that, but are a different color of green. Like this is one of them. I don't think I put down any of the other one. It should be close-ish to the top. Yeah, this looks kind of like that one. Well, I guess not exactly. But we can't decorate with it. Yeah, you gotta get another item that they tease us with. Now it looks like this should be a path here. Maybe I will anyways. Even though I can't connect it. They changed the hitbox, I think, on Fried Rock, because I used to be able to go behind it, but I can't anymore. So they definitely changed something about it. I don't really like how it just cuts off like that. Might have to. Oh, that's interesting. Like, you can put rocks on top of that bit. I guess it's kind of leading to the pond, the edge of the pond, this way. Like, so it is like a fishing spot. Yeah. Wouldn't be DDV if there weren't arbitrary changes we don't understand the motivation for. I mean, I wish it was not that way. That's too bright green. What? There. I know I'm reusing a lot of the same foliage, but it has to be the right color. Like sometimes the brighter green looks good. It's like next to water. And that kind of makes sense, right? Like if it's closer to the water, it gets more lush. And like the further away from the water, the more dry the plants get. Yeah, and it is like that way in nature. You see similar plants in the same area. I think there's enough of a variety that it doesn't look too samey. Yeah, Wally's so cute. Wish there wasn't that little bit of ground sticking out. If I extend the path, will it blend in like that? No. Thought that might change the color of that little bit. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot about the banana trees. I'll do that in a minute.
Whatever.
What's that noise? Is that Vanellope? Sounded like a frog. only have 3 of these pillars. Because they're like the 4 elements. So I'm gonna put the 4th one here when I get it. Do I want to put a path here too? I can't get through there anyway. I can get through this way, but there's not enough room for a path. Maybe I could do a really, like, thin one. Just going past the pillar thing. And up to this. I've kind of got, like, one going back here. Because it's connected to this, like, gray stone bit. I think for over here I will continue with the dirt path. Just get these out of the way. This is where I put the little lion statues from that one quest. Oop, camera's being finicky. I really wish they would update the way that pathing works. Like, I wish that pathing was, like, not 4 squares at a time. God, the camera in this part really doesn't like me because of all the really tall trees I put here. Oops. It's kind of like pointing over there. I guess that's good enough. The fact that this doesn't center also. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised, but doesn't mean I'm not still disappointed. Maybe we'll do like one of the like broken up path things. Dang it. Yeah, like, it just doesn't make sense that the fancy gazebo doesn't have a path on both sides. Oops, that's the wrong rock. Okay, okay. We're cooking. What the heck? I was just looking for one of these stripy plants, but for some reason I was looking in all the places that they weren't. Why? I just want to put a little plant. Whatever. Yes, make sure that you like the stream if you haven't already. I would real appreciate it. Thank you to all those that have. What else? Oh yeah, the butterfly flowers can go on a path. I'm probably gonna be wrapping up pretty soon. Just doing these little last few things. Because it's getting to be that 3-hour mark. This is a really pretty waterfall. And I think this is straight out of Atlantis too. So they gotta eventually. This fit? Yeah, this place is lousy with Atlantis stuff. Everything except the actual Atlantis characters. For acknowledgement that it actually is Atlantis stuff. It's just the quote-unquote ancient civilization. See? Kind of a tight space. But that does look much better to me than just having it be a patch of grass. Can this move anymore? No. And there's just like this, but I don't want to not be able to run through here. But like not everything needs to have pathing though, you know? Maybe I'll just put a little bit of foliage. Just in the little corners. That one's too big. Yeah, like this is just like when I want to take a shortcut to wherever I'm going. Maybe one more thing by the river. And they need to be plants that I can walk through. Trying to look to see if there's any plants that I haven't used. Oops. I think I can still walk around that one. Yeah, so that's not in the way. Okay. Good enough, I think. Well, with that, I think the Sunlit Plateau, I don't even know what to do with this, so I might just leave it like that. But I think is maybe done? Or like done enough? Done enough for my purposes? I don't even really know if you could say I designed it. Because all I did was put down pathing and plants. But I'm pleased with the progress. And it looks a lot more purposeful than just a field. So as far as what's left, there's a bit more I want to do in the glade. I probably won't be able to zoom in much here, but of all the trees. But there's a few kind of similarly kind of empty, like, transition areas that just feel like they haven't been like considered with as much attention as the rest of it. So like not really any more like builds per se, just kind of like extra trimmings like I did for the plateau. And then the only other thing is the Forgotten Lands. Just kind of want to like organize what's here, because everything's kind of just wherever. I want to make the kind of front entrance of the Nightmare Castle more fancy. Probably add some more pathing. I'm pretty happy with the graveyard. This house skin I just kind of put here, so I'll probably dress it up a bit. And maybe add some more details to around Jack's house, but that's kind of it. I don't know if I'll do that on stream or just kind of in between playing the new stuff, like the DLC and whatnot. But thank you, everybody, for hanging out with me today. Let me see if there's somebody we can raid. We got... Oh, let's raid Lisa Baz. I don't think I've been able to raid her before. And we raided Steph recently. So let's get Lisa Beth link. And put it in a chat. Did sound leave? No, I was just I needed to click off the game. But yeah, so there's the link to Lisa Beth's stream. Thank you again, everybody, for hanging out. Make sure to like the stream if you haven't. And I'll see y'all later. Hope whoever is playing the new DLC enjoy it tomorrow. And I'll see you guys next time.